Hello everyone, this is Endgame Mars. We'll do another unboxing, another breakdown, another demo. This is the 20th anniversary Duke Nukem World 3D Tour. This is basically a PS1 game that got remastered. I want to point out immediately that this game, physical copy, is exclusive to only the Gamestop. So if you want to find a copy, you would have to go to GameStop or order a copy from GameStop. I will put links down in the description for GameStop. Now, other sites might sell this physical copy, but they might raise the price, so I recommend to go to GameStop. But if you're boycotting GameStop or whatever your reasons are, I just wanted to let you know that this is exclusive to GameStop. Jumping right to the game, it's really just the same game as it was back when it first released on PC and PS1. It's just a 3D Doom 3D FPS that came out during the time when Doom Clone was a big thing at the time. The term Doom Clone, which back in that time we didn't really have the term first-person shooter or FPS. We just referred to everything as just Doom clones, because it looked and felt like a Doom game. And there's nothing wrong with that. I personally really enjoy Doom clones. Now, when I look at Doom clones, the word now, I look at games that have a strong resemblance of Doom, like sprite graphics and very low-cal graphics and stuff like that. I've always personally really enjoyed these kinds of FPS games. Now, it's the typical reasons of I'm a big fan of sprite graphics. So I always really enjoyed this games that look like this. As well as that, this game actually includes also the feature where you can switch the graphics from the new age version to the old version on the spot, which is a simple click of a button. It's something like a featured within Halo Combat Evolved, the anniversary collection that came out on Xbox 360. Basically just pushing a button and immediately switches over to the original Halo and the newer version of Halo. I personally always enjoyed those functions, because it's always cool to go look back at how much games improved over time, or what the iteration, as well as you almost include like two games in one, because you can go back and play the original style of the game. And sometimes I do that even with Combat Evolved on Halo. It's great to go play back the original graphics, because I've never really cared about those kinds of things. I just like to play games. But it has that feature, as well as also another neat little feature where if you die, you can retract back time. So you can let's say you just messed up one spot, you can just die and then revert back time, and then just go right to the pinpoint area where you just before you died, so you can adjust yourself. Now, some could look at this as a really cheap way to progress through the game, because that means there's no consequences, because you can pretty much just completely fix all your mistakes in the game and just constantly breeze through it, because you can just rewind time. Now, you can only rewind time after you've died, and it does have a set limit of time. You can't just rewind all the way back, all the way to the original beginning of the game. But it does sometimes cheapen the, the stress of trying to stay alive when you know you can just rewind time. But it's still a cool feature, I don't deny that. And there's just certain other aspects of the game where that really helps, like certain jumps that are like a fall to your death, and it's just kind of aggravating that if you did die and you had to revert back all the time, you would have just gave up and not worried about that secret or anything like that. So it's a nice little function and everything. It's still Duke Nukem. It still plays like the charming Duke. If you've ever played Duke Nukem, he's still the Duke Nukem. I really can't really explain the dude. He's just almost like he's looked at as the knockoff version badass of Doom guy. And he's just the wisecracking female idolizing kind of guy who just basically is just like the hardcore kind of the Rambo, if you will, of the video game industry. And he's kind of died out. He's not really well known much anymore, aside from his newer game that got released, which didn't do too well. But this remaster here is really good. It comes with all the original first game. It comes with an updated extra level that's been recreated by the original creators of Duke Nukem, this game here, as well as new music composed. The original voice actor who did Duke Nukem back in the past did do the new voiceover for the game. They did recompose all the music, so the music sounds crisp and clean and good. It's a good little buy for, I think it's like $20. As well as it comes with online multiplayer. I felt a little disappointed it doesn't got offline multiplayer for a game like this. It's like you could have easily featured a 4-player split screen mode for everyone just to sit down and play and enjoy. I thought that was a little cheap, and they could have done better with that. Also, they could have done better as they included all the DLC, because this game, they'd have a little DLC that got released on PC in the past. Now, I'm not 100% sure if there was official DLC or it was just fan-made DLC. I can't be 100% sure, because I wasn't really part of Duke Nukem that much at that time. But I just would have been, if there was any kind of DLC, I wish they would have included that into the physical copy. That way you could have had the whole set. Other than that, it's just a good little buy and have a little good time with it. It's cheap, it's easy to pick up, it's well worth your time to pick up and play, because games of these times don't age, to my opinion. These games are just fun, and there's so many secrets. It's a joy to play, and it's still quite difficult if you don't come prepared. All in all, there's no reason for you not to really look into this game. There's really not else I can really talk about. It does have a commentary mode where you can have like the original creators talk about the aspects of the game and creating it and everything and the steps they went through. I've always enjoyed those commentary stuff. I don't know, that's kind of, some people might find that boring, which I can understand. I only really watch those commentary kind of things when it's something involves something I really enjoy. This is definitely was one of the games I sat down to listen, because it's nice to see them reminiscent of the past and talk about certain aspects of the game creation and just where games are now and what they were like then. As I said, Duke Nukem is just like Doom. There's several hundreds of secrets around. You're constantly finding something new, certain things. The game has special abilities as well, like a jetpack and like invincibility and like breathing underwater and like health pills and stuff like that. So there's a lot of features there. Lots of equipment in the game. If you have a PS4, this is well worth the time to pick up and just experience on your PlayStation 4. Yes, it's not like game changing or anything like that, and it is just a PS1 game, kind of sharpened in its graphics, so it's nothing like completely rebuilt from the ground up or remastered or something like I don't know, something like that, like the Halo Combat Evolved anniversary, where they completely imposed all new graphics and everything. This is still a worth time for, especially a lot of people who may not have played Duke Nukem, because Duke Nukem is a popular character, but I wouldn't say he's like the most well-known character out there. But he's still fun. The game's still fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I feel that if anybody's out there, I recommend you looking at this, picking this up, because it's just a joy to play, and just go look back at the old times of gaming, and it still plays great, even to this day. So like always, I will put links down in the description for you guys, as well as I'll put a link down to GameStop as well. I recommend getting it at GameStop, because it's most likely will be cheaper than some third party trying to sell you at a higher price. So, thank you all for watching. Hit that like, subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. And I want to point out also, I know I said it in the video, but the PS1 game I showed in the unboxing does not come with the physical release of this game. I just wanted to show you guys the old version of the game that got released in the past. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!